tried to create an atmosphere that's so bright and warm and entertaining.
Well, here I am at the Build-A-Bear Bake Shop at the Mall of America. First one in Minnesota, second one only in the nation. Julie, I've got to imagine the kids love it here.
It has been absolutely amazing in the first week that we've been open here. Last year we celebrated our 20th anniversary as a company. What better way to celebrate than, you know, doing cupcakes and letting people decorate their own cupcakes, putting a little sweetness into their life. So when the kids come in, they get to choose between a chocolate, a vanilla, or a confetti. I think we have over 25 different kinds of sprinkles. So whatever color, whatever shape, whatever size the children want, they can use their imagination. Cheers.